Yo.
Hello people then.
94 feet. Whoa, at your door.
Back in the house.
Back in the house.
Back in the house. Big E. Big Rose. Big P.
That's it.
We're about to hit you on our what if series, our conversational piece. Tracy McGrady, T-Mac, one of the most awesome talents that ever graced the NBA floors, was inducted into the Hall of Fame last week. Congratulations to Tracy McGrady on your accomplishment. But what we want to talk about is from a point of view of how players such as Tracy McGrady had their careers interrupted by a significant injury, just never came back the same, but they had certain peak years where their trajectory was towards, all-time stardom. Obviously Tracy McGrady made the Hall of Fame, but really, as he talks about in the same breadth of a Kobe or even a Dwayne Wade, players of that caliber, Kevin Durant. But talent-wise, the argument can be made that him and two other significant players we want to talk about also, Anfernee Hardaway and the one and only Grant Hill. Three players who, in my opinion, would have been all-time greats if injury didn't interrupt their NBA journeys. What do you think, fellas?
Yo. Anfernee Hardaway, similar to Tracy McGrady in a lot of ways, but obviously more of a point guard. I think coming out of Memphis, man, probably one of the most phenomenal players I've ever seen in my life. And I think you know what? He was like a 2.0 version of Magic Johnson. You know what I mean? In that he was like tall like Magic. You know what I mean? But he just had like incredible footwork, incredible leaping ability. He'd shoot. Man, it was
an unbelievable game.
Flair, man. I mean,
you young cats out there haven't
seriously.
seen Anfernee Hardaway.
All
Get on your YouTube and watch
games, not just highlights.
Yeah,
watch games.
games.
You have to watch
Stunning,
games.
brother.
You can't watch him just like
That was
that.
unbelievable.
We've been
Before Kobe and Shaq, man,
It was there.
Kobe and Shaq.
Got to say something that we've all been fortunate enough to watch all three of those players throughout their whole careers. So we've seen other superstars around them, other players get accolades and other bits and pieces. But those three players, you have to mention, well, in my honest opinion, I agree with Errol, you have to mention not just one of them being to the Hall of Fame. These two players, they deserve them accolades as well. First team, second team, maybe, but definitely deserve to, all three of them deserve to be in there. But will they be in there with time to come? Yeah, they should. All three of them should be there. Penny for Tracy McGrady for his ability coming out of straight from high school to the league, ended up in Toronto, then coming down to his home, his cousin's home in Orlando, where he really blew up. Obviously, the injuries come in. I mean, the team that he was supposed to come into with him and Grant Hill would have been, if they were both for the team, would have been amazing. And you kind of hear, you kind of hear Tracy comment about how, he had to score so much, and he had to take a lot of burden with the team that he had.
that was Armstrong in the team. No disrespect.
Drew Gooden and a few others.
Mike Miller.
There. He had him there. But then you look at Penny.
They almost got Tim Duncan.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But you look at Penny, and I can honestly say that, Patris saying about him having that magic effect and doing what he was doing, on the court, bringing the ball up. He weren't bringing the ball down the court with his back to the basket, or his side to the basket to put that space in between him and the guard. He was facing the guard and beating the guard off the dribble, being a 6'8" point guard. And not I'm 6'8" and bigger than you and I'm going to go to the basket. I'm 6'8", still going to run the offense, still execute what's necessary for the coach. So that's what that's why, when you hear Penny, you don't hear much about him playing because of injuries, but he was that guard. He was that point guard.
I believe he was Shaq's most natural sidekick. If they had stayed together, would have brought a more successful Shaq.
But then, money reasons and respect is the reason why Shaq left. But the other player that needs to be talked about as well is Mr. Grant Hill.
Yeah.
Man, this small forward, you know, improvement on Scottie Pippen, improvement on other small forwards that were dynamic.
He made
in
7
ability.
All-Star games.
Yeah.
You understand?
This guy here,
You think about like he had a long
injuries.
prime years. The injuries just cut it so abruptly.
Yeah.
This guy made 7 All-Star teams.
You know, and he still
This guy
came back.
was-
Go on.
This guy was. He was like LeBron before LeBron. He was like LeBron scaled down. LeBron was a more advanced prototype.
Basketball
Or
IQ,
more
LeBron
advanced
was
version, I
high.
should say, progression. But he was like a prototype. He was that guy. He did everything. He led. He was a point forward. He could score.
Yeah.
He could facilitate. Could rebound. He could defend. This guy was
Dynamic, man. He was dynamic.
He was
dynamic.
unbelievable.
You know, you can go down another avenue.
Love Grant Hill.
Sorry, you can go down another avenue and say, you know, shoes messed up Grant Hill
Yeah, man. It was
and
Fila.
Tracy McGrady, you know, Adidas and Fila. You know, you can say that, you know, but then obviously Penny was a nightman and things happened to him there. But for me, we had an opportunity to see some real players, some real phenomenons that never got to live to their potential.
You know what's funny is another player, but I don't know if he got injured or not. Did not Grant Hill, Jerry Stackhouse, did he get injured in his career?
Nah,
Not significant.
not significant.
I'd say another player was a guy from Portland, was Brandon Roy. Brandon Roy was awesome. He was playing with that cartilage, I believe, in his knee for a number of years, but he was an unbelievable talent. He's a high school coach now, actually. He was an unbelievable talent in some prime years. He averaged 22, 4.7. Look at that.
His
Awesome
best
talent. Remember, that was at the time they had LaMarcus Aldridge as a young player, came in with Greg Oden. Obviously, we know what happened to Oden and ultimately what happened to Brandon Roy. Also, that Portland team, before the current incarnation, they missed, you know, a significant blip, you know, because of injury. Injuries are such sometimes. You know what gets me is the start of the NBA season where you got such optimism and you see the team and you think, yeah, that team, that's that team. There's always some injuries that takes out.
Yeah, and
a
it's
player or two.
it is part of the game.
It angers me.
It is part of the game because, you know, even, you know, we live this world where we hope, you know, we play and there's no problems, and it is part of the game. And it's unfortunate that the elements that all 3 of these players, you know, and you can say Roy as well, most definitely Roy, 4 of the players, injuries altered their careers. But for me, as I said, you know, primarily, you know, Tracy McGrady coming through, you know, he didn't have players because of injuries, one of them being Grant Hill. Lord knows what kind of team Orlando would have been if both of them were fit. You know, that there is going to be something that would have rivaled.
And then
rivaled
McGrady
other
and
place.
Grant Hill in Orlando.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to talk about in Orlando with them two. Lord knows what kind of team they would have been like, the Magic. But then you've got Penny, you know, him being the injuries, and then him coming back later on, playing in Phoenix with Jason Kidd with that Millennium backcourt with the injuries. If he wasn't injured horribly, then how could that team have been? You know, them two playing the point guards, 1 and 2 on the floor.
When Jason Kidd
That's
died, his
Jason
head
Kidd,
blonde.
yeah, that's when he did that. Yeah, that's when he did that.
He looked like
So, you know, them 3 players particularly, Penny Hardaway, Tracy McGrady and Grant Hill.
I think if you're light skinned, you
Special.
should have blood.
It's not necessary. A special players.
Too much of a
yeah.
blend.
Yeah, that is quite
You
fun.
look stupid enough when you're dark skinned. Like demolition, man. But if you're like light skinned brothers, don't bow your head, bro.
That's cruel. But yeah, so for me, you know, them 3 definitely. And congratulations to Tracy McGrady. An unbelievable talent, a special talent. It's a shame that we never saw your full potential because of injury, but what we did see was amazing. The dunk on Sean
But we
Bradley.
did see his full potential, really.
It just wasn't long.
It
It
was a
wasn't
peak.
longevity.
Yeah,
There wasn't longevity.
spike.
You know,
So I'm looking at a graph. Boy, what's that?
the dunk
Really?
on
Is that good?
Sean Bradley is memorable. The 13 points against San
His
Antonio,
game
memorable.
was effortless.
Memorable, but there was, you know, as much as those are memorable, I've also got memories of Grant Hill doing whatever he wanted to, whoever was the guarding him, further out, whenever he was fit in Detroit. And then I saw that Penny could play with a big man, the ultimate big man in Shaq at the time, and then Penny turning that focus on himself and dropping 45 against New York as well. So, you know, them greats
I remember
there.
at the time, when I was in college at the time, I remember I was in Alabama, and Michael Jordan was talking about, they were asking Mike, who's the dude in the league now that's going to be the next one? And
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, Penny.
Yeah.
You know, it's such a shame what happened to him, man. He was
Penny was sweet, man.
Guys, 3 unbelievable talents here. If you don't know, you need to get to know, get on YouTube, look at highlights of all 3 of these cats.
Try and watch games of Penny.
Yeah, watch games. Watch games of all 3 of them. Watch games, guys, man. That's the way you're going to learn the game. Get out there. Highlights are good for a quick fix. But get away from this quick fix society that we've become now. Sometimes you've got to sit down, study, be a scholar. And check out these guys, man. Check out the games. You won't be disappointed. And hit us in the feedback in the comment section.
Also, the vets, you know, comment. Let us know if we got wrong. You could add bits to it. Add other players that we've missed out. You know,
I mean, there's players throughout the years. One strikes to mind we never even saw on the court. Len Bias.
of course.
That's another podium Tyler, but
Of course.
you understand that guy there? He could have been Jordan's main antagonist during the night.
No Jordan.
Could have been him. No, Jordan has always been there. But he could have had that Magic Bird rivalry. This guy was that good. But that's another podcast for another day. Guys, 94 feet raw. We're gonna get out of here, man.
Much
Thanks
appreciated.
for listening. Hit like to the video, and we'll be sure to bring you more of this hopefully awesome content, man. Peace out.
Peace.
Bye bye.
Ciao.